All right, everybody, welcome to Scott Gym. It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Richmond, Virginia for the St. Christopher Saints JV against John Paul the Great. Excited for a good matchup here starting soon.
Saints just came off a win yesterday up at Woodbury Forest last night. Undefeated this season, 12-0 so far.
And the tip will go to John Paul the Great. And it'll be over in the corner to Berkey into Zasenis. And the rebound will go off of John Paul to the Saints.
Saints are known for their great defense, so let's see if they can use that here.
Dion with the ball currently. Take it over to Moore. Moore into Taliaferro, out to Whitehead. Whitehead into Beck. Beck will not be able to make it, and it will go to John Paul. Pomeroy coming down here, and it'll go back to Whitehead. And Whitehead bring it down. He'll go out to Beck, rushing in. Beck will shoot, no good. Taliaferro with the rebound, though, and it will still not go in. Another rebound by the Saints. It'll be 2 for Beck, and the Saints will build a 2-0 lead. Berkey bringing it down for John Paul with a tight press from the Saints. And that'll be a foul on Beck, pressing a little too hard there.
But you can see that full court press the Saints were using right there. Usually catches the other team on their heels.
John Paul the Great inbounding here. And that'll be a backcourt violation there. And the ball will go to the Saints. Moore with the ball currently. Screen from Whitehead there. It'll go into Taliaferro, and he will make it for 2 in the paint. Saints go up 4-0. Be a blocking foul on Claude Whitehead there.
John Paul the Great will call a timeout. We'll be right back after this. Saints with a 4-point lead.
Welcome back from the break there. We will have John Paul the Great starting with the ball here on the inbound. And it will go over to Moore. Moore and Moore matched up currently. And the ball will go to the Moore on the Saints. Saints bring it down. Go over to Dion. Dion drives in, shoots. He is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul is on Quinn of the Wolves. Dion's first is no good. And Dion's second is. Saints will go up 5-0. John Paul the Great taking their time to inbound it and barely gets it. It's Quinn with the ball currently looking to find somebody else. He'll go out to Antonian, out to Berkey, and back into Waineo, and it'll go to Beck on the Saints. Whitehead driving in, no foul called, and the ball will go out of bounds off of the Wolves. Saints ball.
You can tell Whitehead's clearly shooken up there. He expected a foul.
Ball's out to Moore. Moore looking around. He's back to Whitehead. Immediately back to Moore again. Out to Beck in the corner. Beck thinks about it. Out to Whitehead. Whitehead shoots for three. And it's good. Three-pointer there from Whitehead. First of the game.
Whitehead just not one that you can leave open beyond the arc. He will make you pay.
Absolutely. Ball with Quinn currently. Out to Antonian and then over to the corner to Zisenis. And with Quinn will get the first points on the board for the Wolves. Moore taking his time up here. John Paul playing a half-court press. Moore gets the screen. Dion's open in the corner, and it's good. Another three-pointer from the Saints there. Great Dion. And it's picked off immediately by Beck. Beck will drive in, and shot is good from the paint. Saints go up 13-2. Pretty dominant start from the Saints here. And it is picked off again. Dion on the fast break, wide open. He will capitalize. 15-2 now. Ball's with Zisenis.
This is the exact start John Paul did not want.
Quinn into Berkey. Berkey's shot is no good. And Dion will get it. He'll go far to Taliaferro into the paint with Whitehead. And it'll be tipped out of bounds by the Wolves. We'll have a number of subs here. We'll have Jones, Peace, Boyd, and Stone coming in. It'll be Boyd bringing the inbound. Boyd will find Jones all the way across the court to Moore, then into Peace. Peace goes into the paint, and it'll be Stone getting the points here. We'll have Antonian bringing it down. Antonian will shoot from behind the three. It is not good. And it will be saved by the Wolves to throw it off Stone and keep the ball.
Yeah, just not a good look from Antonian there.
And we're into the paint, and the layup is no good. Saints struggle for the rebound, and it'll be a jump ball, which will go towards the Saints. It'll be Boyd bringing it in. Lore over to Boyd, over to Peace. Peace to Boyd, back to Lore. Into Stone, over to Peace. Peace is open for three, and it's good.
Everything is falling for St. Christopher's here. 3-3 so far, and another steal from Peace.
Peace will drive in, almost gets the and one, not quite. He will shoot two. Saints currently with a 18-point lead in less than 5 minutes. Pretty dominant start. Peace's first is good. Saints will build the lead to 19.
This is reminding me of the John Marshall game this JV team had, about the same scoreline.
Peace's second is very good as well. Saints move up by 20. It's Moore bringing it down. They'll go out to Antonian. Back to Moore. Over to Quinn. Over in the corner to Dobson. Dobson trying to find a man. He'll find Antonian. Antonian will go back out to Quinn. And it'll be intercepted by Boyd. Boyd on the fast break is fouled by Antonian, and he will shoot two. Chance here to build the lead to 22.
I mean, the scoreline's looking really bad right now, but definitely not giving enough credit to John Paul the Great. They've definitely been more aggressive than other teams than St. Christopher's has played earlier in the season.
Boyd's first is just off. Second one in the same spot. And we will go all the way down the court here and out of bounds on the pass from the Wolves. Straight back to the Saints again. George Jones now running point for the Saints. He's over to Boyd. Boyd finds Peace. Peace shoots again for 3. Oh, off the backboard. Lohr picks it up, though, and his 2 is good. Saints will go up 22 with a minute 50 remaining. And that'll go off the shoe of Jones. It will stick with John Paul the Great here. It'll be into Moore. Moore driving in. Go behind the back and will make it. Jones bring it down. He'll find Boyd. Boyd is open. Almost, not quite. And Stone will be fouled there, going for the shot.
I mean, I have to say, the Wolves got pretty lucky there. Boyd was wide open. This defense feels like they're asleep.
First, just off the rim there from Stone. Second one just off as well, but Peace will get the rebound for the Saints. And the jump ball will go green. John Paul's Moore bringing it down. He looks out in the corner to Antonian. Antonian goes in, and the shot is blocked. It'll go long out to Jones here. Jones, unable to capitalize on the fast break. And it'll go back to Antonian and the Wolves, but Jones will pick it up. He's into Boyd. Boyd with the shot. Layup is good.
Just great ball movement there.
Definitely. A bunch of heads-up plays there from the Saints. We have Antonian in the corner here. He will go into Quinn. Quinn is fouled on the floor by Jeremiah there. That'll be a 5-second violation. The ball will go in the opposite direction.
Just nothing going for the Wolves so far.
No, that was an unlucky violation there, getting a 5-second. Peace will step out of bounds. And it'll be John Paul again. It's Moore bringing it down. He'll go over to Dobson, who will drop the pass, and the ball will go Saintsward. Lohr now to Boyd, to Jones, back to Boyd, back to Lohr, back to Boyd. Boyd will shoot from far away, and it is very good. Roman Boyd there with a wonderful shot. That's another one of those guys you really don't want to leave open. Now to Pomeroy. Pomeroy looks around. He'll go to Moore.
3 seconds on the clock.
Moore's shot is no good, and the attempted buzzer beater shot there is blocked. Saints will lead by 25 after the first quarter. We'll be back with you shortly. We are back with the second quarter of this game. Saints will start with the ball. Is Dion with the ball currently. He'll go back to Winters, back to Dion, all the way across court to Driscoll, then to Winters, then into McGuire. McGuire getting some tough defense there, and he is eventually fouled. Driscoll with the inbound here. He'll go out to Dion. Dion open for a three. Oh, not quite. It'll be Moore bringing it down for the Wolves. Over to Yates, and then over to Dobson. Back to the top to Pomeroy. Then to Yates. Then to Moore. And the ball will go off of the Saints. John Paul bringing it in here. Find Yates. Moore. Pomeroy. Yates. And the pass is not held onto. It'll go to Taliaferro and then to Winters. Winters will take his time bringing it down. It'll be Dion running point here. Out to McGuire's open. And that'll be a travel. Shot is not good. Moore taking it down again. Over to Yates. Into Pomeroy, and Pomeroy will dribble out of bounds. Ball will go again to the Saints. Dion with the ball. Gets the screen from McGuire, looks around, he finds Winters, who finds Driscoll. Driscoll's open from the corner, it's no good. Ball goes off of the Saints again and towards John Paul. Moore running point again for John Paul. And it is tipped out again by the Saints. Out to Moore. Moore looking around, trying to find someone. He finds Pomeroy to Yates. And it will be intercepted by Driscoll. Driscoll running down and can't get it, but McGuire can. 2 points from McGuire there, builds the lead to 27. And Pomeroy currently out to Yates. Out to Moore. In the corner is Dobson. Over to Pomeroy. Over to Moore. And it will go right into the hands of Dion. Dion will look for McGuire, who can't grab it, but Winters will. He'll go into Taliaferro. Trying to move in, but Driscoll will get the ball behind the three. McGuire now with it. McGuire shoots and is blocked. And it'll go right back to Driscoll. Driscoll driving in, can't get it again. And it will go back to Dobson, then to Moore. Moore's shot is blocked by McGuire. And McGuire will get the rebound as well on the missed shot.
Unlucky for the Wolves. I definitely thought they would have at least got 2 points from that.
Dion into Taliaferro. Over to Driscoll. And it will go, yep, there'll be a backcourt there. And we will have a new set of players here for the Saints. We'll have Lacey, Beck, Hingst, Lohr, and Whitehead. And the inbound is tipped by Whitehead. Whitehead will go into Lohr, and it will fall out of Lohr's hands, out of bounds, and go towards the Wolves.
I mean, it seems like the Saints are just playing like 2 seconds ahead. Somehow they intercept almost half the passes.
He'll go over to Yates. Looks around, take it back to Berkey. Back to Yates again. And intercepted again by Lohr. Lohr is fouled and will shoot 2 here in just a moment. Scoring has definitely slowed down here in the second. We're about halfway in. The Saints have only scored 4 compared to 27 in the first. Lohr's is not quite good.
Free throws have not been a strong suit of the Saints here.
Oh, and it'll go to the Wolves again. Be Berkey into Moore here. Moore over to Yates. And Yates will travel. Ball will again go back to the Saints. Whitehead going down. He'll find Lohr. Back to Whitehead, back to Lohr. Back to Whitehead. Over to Hengst, over to Lacey. Lacey thinks about it, tries not to. Goes all the way across to Lohr. It'll be tipped by Berkey and the Wolves. Lacey on the long pass inbound to Whitehead there. Scoreboard error there. Then out to Whitehead. Over to Lacey. It's open for a moment. Back to Whitehead. And no good. They'll go with the long pass, which is taken by Beck. Ooh, some fancy footwork from Beck there. Go over to the corner to Lohr. Lohr for 3 is no good. And Lacey will not be able to hold on to it. John Paul the Great is able to hold on to it this time. Antonian for 2, no good. Quinn for 2. Quinn scores the 3rd basket of the game for the Wolves. Chance here to have the first 3-point play. And he does. Wolves will reach 7. Currently not 24. Hink's shot was no good there. Back to the Wolves, and the Wolves barely hold on to it. Pass it. And it will go green again. Four subs coming in here. Moore, Riley, Carney, and Peace, as well as Jones.
Coach Vic is doing a great job of getting everyone minutes in this one.
Definitely. I've seen a lot of these big substitutions, 5 guys at a time.
I mean, I think we can declare this one a blowout, but you never know.
Out here to Quinn, then to Berkey. Berkey will not hold on to it.
Shout out to Mr. Dunn for being in attendance over there. Great driving instructor and substitute teacher.
Might have to do a STC TV story time, Mr. Dunn, sometime.
Definitely.
And the ball will go green again. John Paul's Berkey batting. And Carney will get a hand on it, but it will go to the Wolves. And That'll be a blocking foul on Jones there. Berkey will shoot 2. And the rebound will go to the Saints. Peace to Moore. Moore, great pass there to Carney. Carney will see Jones. And we'll get back to Moore. Moore is almost open. Peace is, though. He will drive in and shoot and not quite score. Rebound will go Saints, though. That was a foul on Berkey there. Into Carney, finds Peace. Peace drives in, and he gets the 2. Really great play from Peace there. Saints built the lead to 26. Quinn for 3. Gets the net. And we're back to Quinn on the long pass to Antonian. Antonian avoids stepping out there. Berkey's pass is blocked. And his shot hits the bottom of the backboard. Moore for the Saints with the ball. He'll try to find Jones. Jones will just save it, but it will go to the Wolves. Long pass here. And that is a foul on the Saints. Excuse me, no, that is a foul on the Wolves. That is Waineo. Boyd back in for the Saints.
Just over 40 seconds of Boyd for 3.
What a shot there, like nothing. Just walked up and shot, and it was straight in the basket. Moore here to Antonian to Quinn. Quinn looks to find Moore. He can. Shot is no good, though, after being fouled. Fouls on Peace. First is good from Moore. Second is good as well. Builds the John Paul tally to 9. Boyd here over to Jones. Jones back to Boyd. Back to Carney. Over to Peace. Back to Boyd. Over to Jones. Jones takes the shot. Can't make it. Riley barely keeps it in. Jones brings it in, but it'll go towards the Wolves. Jones will tip it out, though. It'll stay with Antonian. And Antonian will keep the ball with John Paul.
0.4 seconds on the clock.
It's going to be very challenging to get a shot off here. And that will not be a shot. Takes about 0.6 seconds to shoot the ball, so not surprised there. Saints currently lead 36-9 with halftime here at Scott Gym. Thank you for joining us. All right, everybody, welcome back to Scott Gym. We're here with St. Christopher Saints JV team versus John Paul, the Great out of Dumfries. Saints currently lead the Wolves 36-9. Pretty dominant first half for the Saints. We'll get started here in just a moment. John Paul starting with the ball. It's Moore. Over to Quinn. Quinn goes out to Berkey. Berkey's ball is swatted away by Whitehead. Whitehead will find the Saints Moore. Moore here running point. So they'll go to Whitehead. Whitehead will go into Boyd, who will tap it out to Taliaferro, to Whitehead, to Moore. Back to Whitehead, into Boyd. Boyd will shoot from the paint, and it's good.
The Saints started out strong in the first quarter, going up 27-4. But in the second quarter, they kind of slowed it down, only scoring 9.
Still keeping a dominant lead, though. That opening, just a couple possessions there, seem to prove that maybe the first quarter success of the Saints will continue here in the third. And it is Antonian to Quinn. To Berkey. To Quinn. Quinn drives in, and shot is no good, but it's fouled by Taliaferro. First shot is no good from Quinn. Chance here to move into double digits. And that will not hit the basket.
Completely off the mark. Maybe he slipped.
Nonetheless, Moore with the ball now. Hands it off to Whitehead, all the way into the corner to Boyd. Boyd for three. Not quite. Rebound goes to the Wolves. Moore taking it down. Now with Quinn. Quinn trying to find someone. Can't for now. He will find Berkey, and it'll go right back to him. Over to Antonian, back to Berkey. Berkey thinks at the shot, decides against it. He will go to Moore instead. Moore out to Quinn, out to Berkey. And Antonian's three is no good. Ball will go to Boyd, though. Now with Moore. Moore drives in and gets the two. Saints now at 40. Lead is 31. Moore with the ball for the Saints. And it will go to Beck, who takes it all the way down to Boyd, who gives it to Moore, and Moore's three is almost but not quite there. Quinn quickly going down, and it's pulled out by Whitehead. Whitehead will find the Saints Moore here, and he will make it. That'll be a timeout from Coach Vic there. Quick start for the quarter from the Saints here. We'll be right back.
We're back now. The Saints lead 42-9. Commanding lead.
Ball starts with the Wolves here. It will go to Antonian. Antonian finds Quinn at the top. It will go to Moore. Back to Quinn. Over to Antonian. Antonian struggling here to find someone. He will go back to Quinn and then Moore. Moore with some tough defense here from Dion. Then to Berkey, then to Antonian, then to Quinn. Then to Berkey, then to Moore, then to Antonian. Then to Quinn. Now with Berkey. Into Quinn again. Quinn will finally take a shot. And it will go in. Congratulations to the Wolves. Has surpassed the 10-point mark. Now only down 31. McGuire with the ball here for the Saints. Gives to Dion, finds Jones, finds Dion. Into Stone, then out to McGuire. McGuire for three. Not quite. Stone with the rebound. He will get to there. Moore, and it is tipped. That will result in a foul on Peace there. Ball will remain with the Wolves. Moore, running point yet again. Finds Antonian. Finds Berkey. To Moore. To Quinn. To Berkey. Berkey looks in but can't find a man. That'll go to McGuire. Over to Dion. Dion commanding the court here. He'll find McGuire. McGuire goes into Stone, who will dish it back out to Dion, then to McGuire again, then to Dion. Then to Stone. Stone is unable to complete the pass to Jones, and it will go out. Moore. Moore to Quinn. To Antonian. To Moore, to Quinn, to Moore, to Berkey, to Yates, to Berkey, to Quinn. John Paul's lucky they don't have a shot clock here. To Quinn, to Berkey, to Moore. How many passes can they make? And it will result in a foul. Approximately 45 passes there from the Wolves, and they will not even get a shot off. They will be shooting two, though. And a fresh slate of Saints here. We have Hingst, Riley, Lohr, Winters, and Lacey. Antonian shooting a second. It is no good, and the ball will go to the Saints. A little bit of confusion on who to pass to there, but it'll end up with Lohr. Lohr finds Lacey. Lacey finds Hingst. Lohr for three. Almost. Can't get it. And we'll go right back to the Saints, though. Hingst into Lohr. Lohr from the paint. And he will get the two. Beautiful play there from the Saints.
46-12 now. Just over a minute left in the third quarter.
Into Moore. Moore out to Quinn. Quinn will shoot for three. Can't get it. And the next shot is no good either. Moore's is also not good. And it would go out on the Saints. It'll be green ball here. Yates finally gets shot off. And it will go in. Winters to Lohr. To Winters. To Lohr. Lohr looks around. Looks for a screen. He gets it. And it will be tipped by John Paul, but there will be a foul on Yates. It will be green ball. Foul was on Lohr there. Moore takes it down to Antonian. Antonian finds Quinn. Back to Antonian. Back to Berkey. Berkey will shoot. And that'll be blocking foul on Winters.
After these 2 free throws, just over 10 seconds.
And second is no good. 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Need a shot here. Lohr will get it off just in time. Can't get it. And it will be Lohr alone on the court here, shooting 3. First is good. Lead goes to 32. Lohr second, good as well. Lohr's third, also good. 3-point play from Lohr there. That will conclude the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome back to Scott's Gym. Saints lead 49-15. This is one of the games on the road to undefeated season. Right now, the Saints are 12-0. Actually, in their official St. Chris basketball career, they're actually 37-1. Their one loss being in 8th grade to Atlee High School.
And it's McGuire. Shot's no good. To Antonian. To Quinn. To Antonian. To Moore. Moore tries to find someone, looks for the screen, and it will be picked off by Driscoll. Driscoll going down. And he gets 2 on the fast break. Beautiful play there from the Saints. And Moore will shoot here. He will get another 2 for the Wolves. McGuire bringing in for the Saints. Over to Lacey. Over to McGuire. McGuire commanding the court here. We'll find Driscoll. Driscoll holding on to it for now. He will go into Carney. Carney just keeps a hold of it. And Carney will go over the back and make it for 2. Lead is now 36. And the 2 is good from Antonian there. Really beautiful shot. Driscoll now running point. He will find the screen and start to drive in. And it will be intercepted there by Berkey. Berkey drives down. He'll find more, and the paint is fouled. Moore. Lead is now down to 33. And second one is good as well. Wolves will break 20. Winters now facing the press. There'll be a foul on Moore, and the ball will go white. And the ball will go to Driscoll. Driscoll brings it down, hurrying down for the Saints. Driscoll finds Riley. Riley is tripped up there. Foul on Yates. Foul on Yates there. It'll be Lacey bringing the inbound in for the Saints. Struggling to find someone. Goes all the way back to Winters. Over to Driscoll. Driscoll open for three. Nothing but net there, but not the kind you want. And the ball will stick with the Saints. Riley with the ball, facing some tough defense from Yates. Into Winters. Winters drives in. Almost the and one. He will shoot. Another foul on Yates. Clock will stop at 3:51. Lead currently at 32.
John Paul has done a good job of staying with the Saints, even though it's still not a close game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, John Paul was down, I'm not sure exactly, but about 25 points. I think just less than that after the first, and they haven't fallen too much more behind that. So they're kind of playing head-to-head with the Saints in the last three quarters here. And the pass to Moore will not find him and go out on the Wolves. Saints ball. Winters will find Lacey. Lacey running point here. He will find Winters. Winters driving in. Oh, can't get it. Riley barely holds on to the rebound there. Shoots again, and it's good. Berkey. Some more. More shot is no good. Rebound will go to the Wolves. Quinn with it. He'll go into Moore. Moore can't get it again. And that would be a travel called on Carney. And it'll be picked off by Driscoll to Lacey. Lacey rushing down. Oh, can't get it. Riley for retribution gets it. 2 points to the Saints. Lead will go to 38. Quinn for three. Almost. That just looked out there. And it'll go all the way down to Lacey. Lacey to Riley. Riley is good for two.
Riley is on fire last couple of plays.
Lead up to 40 now. Quinn And it's Berkey with a 3. He makes it.
First 3 of the night from John Paul the Great.
And the inbound will go back to John Paul the Great. Berkey with the ball again. Drives into the paint and can't score. Ball will go back to Green. Probably actually would have been good for John Paul the Great to save that ball with the clock running.
After this, you can catch St. Chris varsity take on John Paul the Great's varsity team at 1:30 on SCC TV.
Into Moore here. Over to Quinn, over to Berkey, to Moore. Over to Pomeroy, over to Berkey. Into Waineo, out to Berkey. Berkey drives in. Shot is blocked, but he will shoot 2. It's a foul on Riley. Clock will stop with 38 seconds remaining. First is good. And the second is not good either. Lacey drives in, barely able to hold on, goes to Winters. Winters for 3. It is good! Three-pointer from the Saints there. Running out of time. And they are fouled. Clock will stop at 16-3. John Paul needs to score 39 points in the last 16 seconds here to tie it. And Berkey's first is straight in.
This is another dominant win from the Saints.
Second is good as well. Saints likely just trying to hold on to the ball here.
I think Lacey's going to hold it for the last shot.
And Riley will dribble it out. Ladies and gentlemen, your St. Christopher Saints come out with the win, 64-27. Please join us back for the varsity game.